seem agitated. I've been playing so much Zelda that triggered huge. My dopamine receptors are like fucking buzzing right now. I feel good.
I watched you both like light up.
Yep.
It was like.
I feel like I just picked up a Lionel Mace horn for the first time. God damn.
Welcome to Oops All Segments, the very best podcast hitting your eardrums at this very moment. I'm Kevin.
I'm Thomas, and today we are here with a friend and a comedian and a very funny person, Haley Karlson. Welcome, Haley.
Hey, everybody. Happy to be here.
Woo! What's cracking? Haley, we usually start the show off with a check-in, so we'll check in with you first. How are you doing? What's new in your life?
I'm glad you asked me today and not earlier in the week. I have been in a malaise, a general malaise.
Oh, no.
Just that midweek slump, but I'm doing better today. I started with a new improv team last night. We had our first show together. It went really well.
Go? Oh, great.
It was good. I'm on the up and up today.
Okay,
That's
cool,
huge.
cool.
Yeah.
And, first show with a
this
team.
This podcast will probably bring you back down to baseline, so that's good.
Yeah.
That's what I need.
A humbling show, a humbling experience. I like to ask this question because I feel like often there's just so many... the answers are often interesting. Do you guys have a name yet, this improv team?
Yes, so they've already been around for a while. So they've already done all the hard work. They cast me recently, and I do like their name. And it's hard to like an improv name, right?
Yeah.
But they're Sorry Improv.
That's pretty nice.
And I think if you are about to do improv, you should apologize.
I mean, as a Canadian, I take that as an honorable homage to our society.
Absolutely.
Also, fun fact: when Thomas and I's group Club Soda Improv, when we perform, our sort of sentence that we say, our sort of thing to start the show, is "This will never happen again," which is sort of a form of apology that sort of introduces people to the concept that they need to, start forgetting what they're about to see already.
Exactly.
So, yeah, it's great. That's good. Well, that
Haley,
sounds like
do you have a memory of a worst improv team name, either that you thought of, or you were on, or you've heard, or anything that? Because I have one that I pitched.
I have one that I've heard from the lips.
They just go right through me, so they're all gone. I want to hear yours.
Yeah.
Well, Thomas and I, when we were naming Club Soda, we all came to the room.
Yeah.
With top three.
So we have the same thought right now, I think, Kevin.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, we don't have to say which genius put forward the name Club Soda Improv. We don't have to say that. It's probably some fucking really cool, like, attractive dude, because there wasn't that much,
Sure.
There was no female representation of the degree. Well, there was, I think, but it doesn't matter at the time. Anyway, but there was another name put forward, sort of an awful, rancid thought, if you will.
Yeah. It doesn't feel great to share this now, just with the context that's been given. Like, it was sort of a fun story, and then I feel that it was framed in a way that was hurtful. And for me, I don't like having my narrative taken from me. I'm sort of like the Schuyler sisters in that regard.
Yeah, I'm snapping for you.
Thank you.
Serious
I'm a
consequences.
Was that the name?
Serious consequences.
Is this the soundboard?
Is that our former ancient Greek
Serious
teacher, Chris Pennick?
No, that's you.
Okay,
that's
cool.
you in a scene from Election.
Oh, good. We found that. There will be serious consequences. Well, anyway.
No, the name,
which I will say I came in with a lot of confidence. I was like,
okay.
I've got it. This name rocks.
Think you aced it.
And everyone else is going to like it a lot. And it was that thing where the moment it leaves your mouth,
yes,
you, like, when you're showing a YouTube video you like to a friend and suddenly you see it in a whole new way.
Yep.
It was Giant Tiger Shrimprov. I was convinced.
I sort of like it. I like Shrimprov a lot. I take away the tiger part.
I wish you had been in the room, but at the time, as Kevin said, one woman on the team only.
Unheard
that wasn't
of.
the
Improv?
problem. Don't
Yeah.
besmirch the name of female improvisers by saying that if there were more of them on the team, you would have gotten away with Giant Tiger Shrimprov.
I think the problem was our team was...
It's such a mouthful.
Our team was
Giant Tiger
Yeah, it's a
Shrimprov?
mouthful of shrimp, Kevin. And if our team had been a little less macho, if there was a bit more feminine energy, I think they might have been open to a let's say more emotionally intelligent team name.
Because I thought you were going to say
it's a
something
mollusk.
I thought you were going to say like blood cum or something for the team name. I'm like,
Jesus, yeah.
Blood cum was the
going.
That's
second
good.
place pick.
That's really good.
Actually, cum blood is probably better.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. I like it.
ain't no Shrimprov though.
No way.
No, not my favorite. Not my favorite idea. Yeah.
Kevin, how are you doing? I always go second normally.
No, I'm. You know what? I have my favorite candy here with me today.
Damn.
Which means that I'm doing well. I'm
What's that?
Well, one of my favorite candies. I'm slumming down some strawberry frosties.
Oh.
These are like these like marshmallowy gummy like.
Wait, have you
pink and
visited
white.
Jesse Bergen since he's been home?
You know, Jesse came to an improv practice, and he didn't bring the fucking Mentos.
I bought Kevin a bunch of cinnamon Mentos, which he said he loved and missed, and now look at him buying his own candy like a chump.
It's fucked. Well, I'm gonna try and eat all these candies before the end of the show.
That's so much.
It's too much, but I'm gonna try and do it.
Okay.
So that's how I am. I'm
Good
having a good
check-in.
fucking day.
Nice. Yeah, you seem agitated. I've been playing so much Zelda that triggered like a huge, huge. My dopamine receptors are like fucking buzzing right now. I feel
good.
I watched you both like light up.
Yep.
It was like
I feel like I just picked up a Lionel Mace horn for the first time. God damn. So my check-in, it's been a while since this happened, but in the week we're recording, it was the 4th of July this week, and I went to Evanston and I watched the fireworks. It's always a weird experience, and I feel like they went hard because there was like...
is Evanston just like a town?
It's a suburb of Chicago, but
good
it's
context,
like
good context.
nearby city. And I think last year there was like a violent incident that caused them to cancel the parade. And then before that, there was COVID. So they had like a big one this year. Like, we have been waiting for years to pull it out. And
America's back.
Yeah. It was like the most extravagant firework display I think I've ever seen. And it was so loud.
Right.
But the thing that stood out to me is just that I feel so dumb when I'm watching fireworks because I like can't think of anything to say. You know, you just look at you're just like pointing like a baby, like it's loud and big.
Boom,
Like,
boom, boom, boom.
The boom, boom
no, it's
in
true.
the sky.
You know, I saw a firework display because July 4th is obviously not that far from July 1st, Canada Day.
Sure.
I was at Kara's family's cabin. It's this remote area on July
Cabin
1st.
a day.
Sure, and
I'm trying here. I mean, not all the jokes are going to be winners. It's okay.
And they set off fireworks, and they was like much more. It wasn't a huge display. It was like much more like
It was just family work.
Crazy.
And so, were they illegal fireworks, or is there a way to buy fireworks?
I mean, you can buy fireworks at like a gas station in Canada. And there's like shops to buy them from too. That I think is all above board. I think you're allowed to just set off fireworks at a certain.
Like the big ones or like the little ones you do in like the parking lot?
I would say they're like somewhere between the two. I don't know.
Like up in the sky?
Yeah.
Wow.
But
I like my
moral of
women
the story,
like I like
they
my
almost
fireworks.
set a cabin on fire doing
I do the
this.
little ones in the parking lot.
Go to jail, I think.
They're not young. They're just little.
You can't associate that joke with that beautiful sound.
Now every time I play, I have to go to jail. Sorry.
Oh man. Anyway, we almost burned down a cabin with the fireworks that we were shooting off.
Holy
People
shit.
because people probably shouldn't be like
Yeah.
handling their own, micro explosives or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Is it a log cabin?
there was a lot of wood involved. Yeah, I don't know if it was log. It wasn't like Abraham Lincoln log cabin, but
Good old
You know.
brick cabin.
yeah, brick cabin.
Mhm.
Yeah, made of brick. Yeah, he's built like a log cabin.
Like a log shithouse. Sort of made sense. Anyway,
It did.
let's go into our pre-warm-up segment.
Oh, right,
Haley.
right.
This is a new tradition on the show.
Great.
That's right.
Am I a cat or a dog?
You're a cat.
Fuck. Okay, why?
Look at you.
No. I will not behold
Yes!
myself.
Yes.
A lot of people seem to think I'm a cat. Obviously, I really want to be a dog.
I mean, who
Can you
doesn't?
Serious consequences.
I mean, you're
Wow.
reclusive.
Am I?
Yep.
Yep.
I just can't imagine you bounding up to someone and like snuffling their face, you know? You're not a bounder.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Once again, a very intelligent argument for why I'm a cat based on really perceptive sense of who I truly am. Terrifying. Haley, so as a side note, my friends have this theory that every couple there's a cat and a dog. So in your couple, which would you say you and Josh are?
Well,
Josh,
that
probably
throws
future guest of the show.
everything off.
Well,
Because in
because
general,
Kim is obviously more of a dog than me.
Yeah.
Which makes me a cat by comparison. But clearly I would be a cat even without that context.
yeah. See, in general, I'd say I'm a dog, but with Josh and I'm probably the cat.
Huh.
Interesting.
So yeah, once you have that mirroring going on, that's a whole different thing.
Here's the question: you don't know me at all.
Yeah.
Cat or
You're-
dog?
You're a dog.
Okay, fair enough. See, because I
How-
feel like Thomas and I are kind of our own little couple,
Mhm.
and I think that makes sense. But
Yeah. You're like
You don't even like dogs and you get to be one. And it's all I care about. And I have to be a fucking cat.
ain't that the way it goes, baby?
yeah.
Why do you think Kevin's a dog? Just because you don't know him that well?
You can just tell these things.
I don't know.
I got that dog
Okay.
in me.
Let's go to the warm-up segment. We're going to spin that wheel and do a random segment from it. Here we go. Woo! That's sick, dude. Participants must discuss a time they were ill or sick. Kevin, I know
What the hell?
I know you wrote a lot of these segments and I appreciate the effort that went in, but it feels like the last few weeks, the majority of them have been discuss an emergency, discuss a visit to the hospital, describe a time you were seriously diseased. Like it's just
I clearly have something I want to talk about, but
Yeah.
I don't know if I can recall what it is. It's like must be some deep trauma trying
Let's
to find
maybe
its way
turn to
out.
our guest because we
Yeah.
both discussed our ailments plenty. Is there
Yeah,
any
far too much.
noteworthy medical illness, sickness that you've experienced, Haley?
Yes, I've got a good one for that.
COVID
But
doesn't
also-
count. It's
No.
not real.
It won't.
Okay.
I won't do that one. But also, Kevin, I think maybe you're just generally afraid of death, which is why you keep bringing this up.
Mortality, yes, existential anxiety and
That's
dread.
fair. Yeah, sure.
I think about
That's-
that every day.
I mean, I'm not gonna die, so it's cool. I'm afraid of
Sorry,
this, but-
I didn't
He
mean to
seems
assume.
super well adjusted. Actually.
Oh, sorry. Are you gonna die? That's so
Oh,
fucking.
that sucks.
I know,
guys.
it's
Oh, that's-
embarrassing.
I hate that for you, but
Me too, me
Yeah,
too.
Oh yeah.
it should be embarrassing.
Honestly, when I see the Grim Reaper, I say, "Miss me with that." I don't need.
Sorry, we'll dance move with that?
Yeah, you gotta kind of give him the. I kind of zipped his lip, like
No way.
no way, Grimmy.
It's giving immortality right now.
All right,
Yeah.
my sick story. Okay. I was in Ireland. We were having a great time. I'm bad at telling stories. Let me think for a second.
Yeah, sorry. We were in Scotland. Let me start.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I wasn't there.
I'm describing the Banshees of Inisherin. Sorry.
No, I'm so sorry. I've just got that ADHD story brain.
That's
I'm going to start way too early.
We'll strap in. Hey, we've had Kim as a guest 0.5 times. We're used to it. Let's go.
Yeah.
But it's not like some people with ADHD, like they enjoy the ride of their own story.
Sure.
I hate
Yeah,
myself
she
the
is.
whole time.
Okay,
I'm like,
yeah,
I could be
Kim.
doing this better. God,
Yeah.
I could be doing this better.
You have ADHD plus self-doubt, which is good for others, but bad for you.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm regulated,
Great.
Okay, so Ireland. Picture it. Me, Josh, that's my boyfriend. Our friend Kira and her boyfriend at the time, who is English. It doesn't matter in the story. We were in the countryside. So we had seen the cliffs of Moher. It was a beautiful day. Josh and I had celebrated our 7-year anniversary that day.
Wow.
Then we are
The luck of the Irish.
It isn't. We talked like that the whole time. But then James, the English guy, was like,
Awful.
"You can't do that." And we're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, James."
Right. So he was right, though.
Oh, he really
no,
was.
fucking
right.
Englishman. No, I don't like this guy. He seems bad. I'm
He
glad
was
that
deeply
Kira and he
embarrassed.
broke up.
To be English in Ireland, as he should be. He also thought,
Yeah.
quick tangent, see? He came back after getting us Guinnesses from the bar, and he thought he had been, slighted because they were half full. And he thought it was because he was English, but it turns out later, you're supposed to wait. They do half and then let it foam down.
Yeah. And he
But
just
this
took them before.
Wow.
Yes. And he, the whole time, held this grudge that he had been slighted.
That's hilarious. He just
Yes.
yanked him off the bar.
He did.
Yeah,
That's
honestly,
very
and
good.
Kira can obviously do better than this guy, but was he slighted because the beer was cold?
It was half a glass.
I know, but also if it was cold, because in England they drink warm beer.
Do they?
Yes.
What kind of grade school ass Americana joke?
When he was
Humor.
when he was upset, were you like, UK, man?
So the rest of the story then.
Yeah.
So
UK?
he is starting to feel a little sick, and he's like, "Oh, my stomach feels sort of heavy." And then Josh and I are ordering seafood bisque and fish and chips, and he's like,
yes.
"Oh, actually, I think I have to go back." So Kira drives him back to the place we were staying. And she comes back. We finish our fish and chips. We get back. He's in bed shivering. He throws up. Then I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to do a cheeky little barf in the yard for fun.
Wait,
I do.
out of
'Cause
solidarity?
Sometimes you're like, am I sick or am I worried about getting sick?
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm just going to head this off and puke in the yard. You've never
cheeky
done that?
little barf starting to
In the
sound a
yard?
little English.
Well, I was already out there because he had barfed and I was helping Kira clean up his sack of barf.
Yeah.
And we were trying to find the trash can. And I was like, I'm already out here. I might as well save us a trip.
So did you barf into the trash can?
No, I barfed right in the grass.
Nice.
I guess it's biodegradable.
Exactly. Like, what do you think? A raccoon will eat it.
Yeah.
And
Awful
then
to imagine, right? Truly
it's a
awful.
gift I'm offering to the creatures of Ireland. And then I'm like, this is it. That's done. One cheeky little barf. I go back to bed. Then I wake up and I'm, oh no. And then from both ends for the next 12 hours, I begin violently throwing up and violently diarrheaing.
Oh no.
I am not a religious man, but I was bargaining. And I was thinking of all the things I'd give up. Not like sins, but like body parts. I'm like, I'd lose 3
Sure.
fingers if this would stop. And I was like, okay,
It just
when the sun comes up, this will be
hacking off
done.
appendages.
I kept going.
This better work.
And I'm like, okay, it's
Thinking
midnight
that
now, but
Mother Nature's some sick version of Jigsaw.
that's sort of, I was trying
You
anything.
want to play a game? You're gonna shit from your ass and puke out of your face for 30
You're
minutes
gonna
straight.
shit from your ass, huh?
Unheard of. So the sun rises on me. I'm
Horrifying,
still on
I
the toilet. I've got the basket in my lap.
Oh god.
And then Josh says, oh no. And then I have to scoot my wet ass from the toilet because
He
now
got
he
sick?
has to throw up too.
Wait, were you back to back on either side of the toilet bowl?
At that point, I was so empty. Only goo was coming out.
This is
still
awful.
should go in the
I
toilet.
know, you asked.
Only goo. Well, that can go anywhere.
Exactly. So I got to lay back. And then he starts scream vomiting.
Oh,
Let me tell you,
God.
I'm going to move away
What?
from the mic a little bit. He went, "Ah!"
Oh. Oh, no.
So then that happens.
my
Kira
God.
is so worried she's going to get sick.
Ugh.
We wake up the next morning. We have to drive like 2 hours to Galway.
Yeah.
Also, just a reminder before we get to the next part of the story, because there's more. We have to drive on the opposite side. Kira and I had been the drivers for this. So she was driving. She tries to get us there. We're all just gray and green and sallow. Everyone smells bad. And then
Sallow
she's-
Hal.
Haley.
Oh, sorry. Haley.
She's pointing out a castle to the left that we're going to be having dinner at later. And the car moves a little too far to the left. And the tire explodes.
Oh.
And then
Oh,
we have to
God.
wait for a few hours for them to come fix it. I puke a little in the back while the lovely Irishman fixes the car.
Just because, again.
Yep. Just
Yeah,
exactly. I'm
Just a
like,
cheeky
maybe I
little
could.
puke in the back.
This was all psychosomatic, by the way. I just forced myself to do this.
We finally get to Galway, and the parking garage is so small. Kira's stressing out because she's been holding the shit together for the past like 24 hours now. She's terrified it's going to come for her.
Literally
She's just
and
trying to
figuratively, yeah.
exactly get us into the room. She tries parking in the spot, but it's too small. Then Josh, being a man and being sick as hell, says, I can park it. And I said, Josh, you haven't been driving this whole time. The wheel is on the opposite side. And he says, I can do it. He tries. He immediately
trust
scrapes
him.
the whole left side of the car
No.
on the wall.
Oh, God.
I say, stop!
Just every word puke flies out. It's like,
Oh! Yeah.
There's no room for me to get out of the car, so he has to crawl back. I crawl into the seat, and the end of the story is I flawlessly park it, and I am the hero at the end. Thank you.
wow. You parked it so well it fixed the scrape. It like pushed
Yeah.
the metal back into place.
Yep.
Yeah. That's
That's
fucked.
That's a
That is
crazy story. I'm glad we
Yeah.
didn't tell one because that was really good.
That was like an epic. Yeah.
you were
It is
feeling-
an epic.
When you were
It's
feeling
nuts.
like at your lowest, though, like would you say you were doubling over?
I really enjoyed my time here, and
We have to take a break. There's still
Okay.
more.
okay.
A lot of those jokes were fine, guys. They weren't that bad.
Ooh, is this the dance portion?
That was the
That was
break-
the ad break
noise.
starting.
What's up, everybody? My name is Chance Nichols, and I am the host of We Didn't Peak. It's a podcast where I interview people who don't suck. I mean, they're people who are chasing their dreams, and we talk about their lives, where they've been, where they're going. And look, you don't have to be chasing your dreams to not suck. I know plenty of cool people who hate their lives, all right? Boy, this is less an advertisement, more an insult. Okay, well, listen to us wherever you get your podcasts, and follow us on Instagram at We Didn't Peak.
Well, we're gonna try to. We've got her back. Haley's decided to not quite exit these hallowed halls just yet.
If she was James, Brexit stage left.
What?
I don't know. I'm saying Europe
James?
stuff. James was the British guy in the story who dated Kira.
Brexit? Oh my fucking god, Thomas!
I paid attention to the details and I used them to make really shitty jokes. Try it sometime.
I've really
Haley.
enjoyed my time
No,
here.
Haley, you're here now. I appreciate. Of course, we'll let you go so soon. So soon.
Yeah,
But for now, we need your segment because.
Yeah. See if you can fix what we have done.
Easily.
And what
Oh,
have
yeah.
you got? Oh, you
Starting
know, hold
with-
on, wait.
do you
Do you have a title for your segment?
I have so many segments, but I'm going to choose what I think is the best one.
Pick your favorite because who knows how long it'll take. But if you want to rapid fire through them, you're in charge. You could do like 5 segments quickly.
Well,
Yeah.
let's see. Well, first off, I need to
Great,
know if
okay.
you guys have your phones with you.
Oh yeah.
And if you
yes.
have notes apps on your phone that you use.
When I'm
Yes.
at my grandma's funeral, I got my phone with me. I'm texting, I'm snapping,
Okay,
I'm fucking
good. So then
swiping right. Let's
What?
go.
Swipe right
How
on
do you-
grandma.
No,
Yeah. Dude.
she's dead. Also,
I like him
right?
cold. Okay.
Don't. Okay. Do you have a title for your segment?
Yes, it's called Notes App Confessional.
Nice.
Ooh, very good.
So for this one, I need everyone to pull out their phones and open up their Notes app.
It's here. My notes sync with my laptop, by the way. So.
Sexy.
Don't brag, right? Because so do mine. So
Mine don't.
nice, Thomas. Hold on. No. Yeah, we're high fiving through Zoom. No, don't. You obviously had it right before, right?
Yeah.
Fuck, I fucked it up now.
Yeah.
Get out of here, dude.
You gotta see the video for
Yeah,
some.
that
great
joke was not
visual
for you,
comedy.
listeners. I'm so
Sorry.
sorry.
We high five to the Zoom. Okay, Haley, go ahead.
Okay, so for this one, I'm either gonna give you Can you show me what your Notes apps look like? Like, just is it like little squares or is it all in a row? Like mine
It's
is
all
different
in a row,
squares.
just lots of
Okay.
stuff. Yeah.
So I am going to tell you to scroll, and then when I tell you to stop, you have to put your finger on that one, and then you have to tell me what it says, no matter what.
Just the title or the
You have to tell me the whole
internals?
thing.
Some of these are truly 30,000 words long.
Then you can just give me a snippet
Great.
from it.
Okay. Cool.
I got
cool,
you. So there is a possibility because I own restaurants and have staff members that work for me. Sometimes people's personal information is in here. If I land on one of those, I'm not going to dox someone who works for me.
Yeah.
But aside
That's
from that,
fair.
you've got
You could just have touched a different one and not told us. We would have.
That's what I'm
I
like.
just want to talk about my shit, okay? I own a restaurant
Good for you, Kevin.
selling hot dogs,
own two.
motherfucker,
Oh.
and burgers
And dessert.
and dessert.
Okay, I'm gonna scroll. Haley,
Okay.
let me know when to
3,
stop. Here
2,
we go.
1, go. Are you scrolling now?
Yeah.
Are you scrolling? Stop!
Okay. Wow. LOL notes.
Okay.
Unfortunately, this is just a list of how to play different improv games from the
Okay.
Laugh Out
No,
Loud
start
Theater.
over. Start over.
Okay, great. Here we
And
go.
scroll.
Scrolling.
Stop!
Okay. This is LOL Classroom. So this is a bunch of improv games from the Laugh Out Loud Theater, but for a class instead of for the show.
Okay, wait. Scroll back to the top. Scroll back to the top.
Okay.
Give me the 7th note.
Okay.
Oh no.
This is a reflection I took at an Al-Anon meeting for my addictions class in therapy school.
Give us one highlight from that.
I don't know if I'm allowed to.
Okay, start from the beginning. Start from the beginning.
Okay, yep.
Give me the 2nd note.
Okay, second note, things to remember. This is the 30,000 word note.
Okay. Give
Okay.
me the 3rd thing on that note.
The third thing. Okay, this is a joke I've been working on, guys.
Great.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know the show Dexter?
Yes.
It's about like what if a serial killer only killed other serial killers like
And
only
was
killed
hot.
Sort of like a
bad people,
vigilante
and was
serial
so
killer.
fucking hot.
Michael C.
Very
Hall,
hot.
I think.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So the joke is I don't think it would work if he was another form of evil. Like it only works for serial killer. Like if he was a pedophile, but he only went after the bad kids. Like, it just
Yeah, not the same, really.
yeah.
That's pretty good.
Okay. There
Okay,
you go.
Kevin?
Kevin, you're up.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. I'm scrolling.
Scroll. Stop!
This is a list of Instagram handles for people who entered a social media contest for one of my restaurants.
Oh, the one where you sell burgers and hot dogs and
this
desserts?
Is the one where I sell dessert. Yeah.
So
it was,
has the winner been announced yet, Kevin?
yes.
Who is
Could
it?
you, as a runner-up, maybe shout out one of these social media handles, tell all of our listeners to go follow
They're
them?
gonna have.
Yeah, I think that
Influx.
it's probably important that all of our followers go take a look at. I'm gonna say Breakfast Witch. So B like breakfast, like the word breakfast, but then WICH, like sandwich.
Oh.
Go follow
that
Breakfast.
honestly,
Yeah, thank God you clarified.
Imagine though.
Imagine
the other kind.
The breakfast witch. Eggs and bacon, right?
Double boil and egg.
Do you want me to scroll again?
Back to the top.
Okay, we're going back to the top. Okay.
What's your first one?
My first one is because one of the things I use my notes app for is like just a text notepad. So it's the clipboard. It's a copied. Club Soda is about to do a show called The Ultimate Actor's Nightmare at the Winnipeg Fringe Festival, and this is the.
So it's a list of improv games, just like mine.
Yeah, it's a list of games. Exactly. Pretty much. So yeah,
Scroll.
that's scroll. Okay.
Scroll. Stop.
Yeah, okay. This is the lyrics to one of my songs from my 2021 album,
Yes.
or 2022 album.
Give us a
Trunk-
chorus.
Yeah. Might ride around in the trunk just so I hear it bump. I hit a powerful blunt. Has it been an hour or a month? I might devour those chumps who want a place at the table. You might be close with Kane, but I don't think that you're able. Been trying to find a new beat, been trying to write a new song, but then I found this new heat and turned his microphone on, and then I rolled on my weed. I let that lighter just spark. I ride around in the back, no disrespect, Rosa Parks.
Yeah, that's good.
Thank you.
My turn.
Does
weird.
feel a little disrespectful, honestly,
No,
Well,
yeah.
to
No
her legacy,
disrespect.
but
Yeah. It's weird because the fun thing about this is that there's a notepad file for each one of my songs, each of the lyrics, because whenever you like release music on platforms, you have to they ask you for your lyrics, and so you have to meticulously, it depends on how you write your music, but if you don't actually write all your lyrics, you have to go through and listen to your songs and type out all of the words. So I have all of this really well written for data input versions of my songs, which is what that is, which is just weird to read. And it's not that, it looks a lot less exciting or cool to see it just written like bad poetry.
Yes. Is this bad?
Yeah. No, there's a lot of this here that's just not great.
that was a great finale for a great segment. Thank you, Haley.
Yeah.
I
love
get to
that.
play.
Okay.
Yeah. Scroll.
Scroll. 3,
Stop.
2, stop.
Sorry, T.
I swear to God, if it's how to play Bibbidi Bibbidi Bop, I'm gonna...
It's puns aren't a personality.
That's the whole note?
Yes.
Oh, wait.
Wow.
That's
Just
great.
shade that you've written in your phone.
I know.
Yeah.
And that's from a
Clearly
while
somebody
ago.
who pissed you off.
Yeah.
Holy.
Yeah, I think I know who I'm talking
Yeah.
about, but I'm not going to say.
I've been
already
doing
named
a
too
lot
many
of
people.
puns on this episode during your story and
Yeah.
stuff, so I can't help but feel that that's
No, I didn't write
addressed
that
to me.
now.
Let's see if any of the other ones relate to me. Just
'Kay.
scroll one more time
Ready?
and stop.
I don't like when there are bubbles where there shouldn't be.
So a diss at
That's
Club
me
Soda
again,
then in
my
general,
fucking
right?
big booty. Everyone says shouldn't be.
Well, think about it. If you have bubbles in the bath, that's lovely and hygienic. But
Yeah.
if you think about bubbles in a puddle, that's fucking disgusting.
That's true.
You guys are getting really the
Those
worst of
don't
my
belong
notes
there.
apps.
Well, this feels like these are just thoughts that you've had, or are these individual notes?
Each of those are individual notes.
Wow, that's amazing.
Give me one more. I want to end on a better one.
Yeah. What's your third one down?
Okay. You're driving and you see lights behind you. You're getting pulled over, but it's an ambulance. Sir, you're having a heart attack.
That's good. I like it.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
It's
Shadow Wizard Buddy Gang, and he love casting spells.
is this Kevin's song that he referenced earlier? I love casting spells.
No, I just thought that would be a fun sound effect. Thomas,
Yeah.
should we?
We should do another segment, but Haley, do you have one?
Oh
Because
wait,
that
you
was
said
so
you
good.
had a barrage of segments, and that one was badass.
We
I
could.
have
That's better
another
than
one. I'm
us
gonna name all of them.
describing being sick.
Yeah, hold on,
Name
wait, let
them.
me get
Name
my-
them. We'll choose. It'll be like dealer's choice.
Okay. Celebrity names.
That was pretty good.
Segment.
Ooh.
Okay.
childhood lunacy. What's in my mouth right now?
Uh-oh. Let's go with celebrity names, I think.
Okay, for that one,
The
that's
rest
pretty...
got increasingly depraved.
I'm
as we went
amazed
down
you didn't choose what's in my mouth right now, and I have the prop ready in case you wanted to
Okay,
do
well,
that
let's
one.
do what... Okay, no, I didn't
Okay.
realize you wanted to. Let's do what's in my mouth right now.
It's called What's in My Mouth right now. How would I not want
Yeah.
to? And you can ask me questions about it while it's in my mouth.
I
What the
imagine
fuck is
so.
happening?
It's just total silence. Okay, there's something in Haley's mouth. We're going to try to guess what it is.
Okay, so she's returned to the camera and her mouth
Is it
closed
a
around
bunch
whatever's...
of vomit that you're trying desperately not to let out?
No.
Is it strawberry frosty candies?
No.
Is it the Black King in chess?
No.
Is it the white king in chess? Problematic much?
Is it a toy?
Is it edible?
No.
Is it expensive?
No.
Does Thomas have one?
Probably.
Do I have one?
Probably.
Is it a souvenir? Is it like
lighter?
What?
A lighter?
Is it like a small tool that you would use around the house?
Small tool, yes. Not around the house.
Small
Okay.
tool.
It's a tiny little tool that you would use outside.
Or in your car, maybe.
Oh, sorry, it's in the house.
Oh, in the house.
But not in the way you meant.
Okay. Inside, indoors only. Does it light up?
This feels like we're interrogating someone we have bound and gagged.
Yeah, I really am wishing we could have done celebrity names, but here we are.
Is it like a piece of clothing? No, I guess it's a tool. We already
Is
said.
it soft?
It sounds like it's in pain. Does it hurt in your mouth?
A little.
Is it made of plastic?
Is it made of metal?
Is it so disgusting if it is. Is it nail clippers?
Is it a Swiss Army knife?
Is it a small screwdriver?
Is it an AirPod case?
It's not electronic.
You're in the right direction with nail clippers.
Okay, yeah, it's some. Is it a tweezers? Oh,
Oh,
there's
it was somehow
8 different splinters in there. You cleared out your whole mouth.
Thank you so much for
Wow.
playing that game.
Bravo, Haley.
I did not
That
watch those
seemed-
first, and they
You
tasted
probably
bloody.
thought we'd get it faster.
What the fuck?
I'm loving the look on your face right now.
This show is supposed to be proper.
Oh,
And a place of
Yeah, yeah.
decorum. A
You know
place
who? You know when I found out.
are you about to do a pun?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I saw those things and I was like, say it ain't so. Like the band Tweezer. Oh, the horrible, the worst. That's the Thomas the Tank Engine sound?
Yeah.
Can't you recognize it through the thick static?
You idiot.
Okay, Haley, let's do celebrity names to round out this nightmare alley of segments.
So for this one, we're gonna get celebrities, and then we have to say what we think their names really should be.
Mm-hmm. And no puns, right?
No puns. Just going off vibe.
Just vibes
Of,
alone.
like, what
Okay,
their
I
name-
have one.
Great.
I have a really specific one that came up last night with Josh. You might even have brought it up. That is my new favorite joke. Can I just share it?
Please share with the class.
So, celebrity Jack McBrayer.
I did hear
You guys
this. Yes,
familiar
keep
with
going.
this guy?
Who's Jack McBrayer?
He's in 30 Rock. He's sort of like the tall, like, bit dorky looking guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You ever think his name should be Donkey McDonkey? Am I right? Like Jack McBrayer. Sounds a little to me like his name should be Donkey McDonkey.
Did you repeat it because you didn't think we heard you correctly?
I did. And I'm going to repeat it once more.
Thrice?
Jack McBrayer.
No, I get it.
Jackass.
Uh-huh.
Bray. Turn that verb into a noun. Brayer.
Prayer.
Donkey McDonkey. So that crushed last night
Where?
at the Holiday Club.
Other people laughed at it?
Yep.
Ooh.
Name them.
One by one.
Mona.
Uh-huh.
Terrence.
I'm buying it, actually.
Spigono.
Okay, that is Spigono.
Fred.
No,
Well-
wait a minute. Hold on. Because Fred's reasonable, right? But you said
Jambalaya.
Spigono. That's also a food, right?
Yep.
So,
Borf.
probably.
Well, if Borf was there, if Borf signed off.
Fuck, I love Borf, man.
And
Borf's
the
that
rest.
dude.
So yeah, you had
great.
one just
Well,
ready to go.
Yeah, I did. And it clearly was kind of, you had to be there kind of thing. Kevin,
not
or
only
do
do I
you
not
have
really
celebrities
know,
you wanted to suggest
I
here?
was gonna suggest, but I
Yeah,
sort of
oh,
like
yeah.
this
please.
better. Now I'm just
I don't
gonna
want
say
to. I don't want to think about Jack McBrayer. So could you?
Well,
give
yeah,
me-
you don't have to. From
Okay,
now
let's
on,
do-
you're going to think of Donkey McDonkey.
Wait, is it Donkey McDonkey?
yes,
Yeah.
because the Mick
I
doesn't
like
fit
it
with the
then.
donkey
No,
pun.
no, because then I like it. I thought it was just Donkey.
I said it
I
so
like
many
Donkey
times
Donkey
and
better.
you didn't hear it.
I just if
Why?
you repeated it. Yeah.
Donkey sucks shit compared to Donkey McDonkey. I'm sorry, but
That is the cutest little laugh, I gotta
I
say.
got him.
Put that on the soundboard.
I got him. Folks, we got him. Let me be clear. We have terminated Kevin Rambrand. That was Obama announcing that Osama bin Laden.
That was
had been killed.
Obama?
What?
What?
Why? Why
No.
is it Obama announcing that?
Osama bin Laden had been kidnapped and killed. Yeah. Let me
my
be
God.
clear. That's what he says. He always says that.
Oof.
Let me be clear.
Now that you say it, I can hear it. And that's just me being generous.
Is that Chad Warden?
It was Chad Warden.
Oh, my favorite. I thought it was me again.
Oh,
Sorry.
man.
All right.
I don't know
well,
how that
it,
broke me. That broke me.
It
Okay,
worked.
what
I'm
celebrities
glad
are
we finally
lobbing up?
got there.
Let's do Steve Buscemi.
Great.
I think
Steve
that guy would be
Mhm.
like a Kirk.
Kirk?
Doesn't he look like a Kirk?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
like
do, you
a-
do you have a last name for him? I feel like the Kirk is really reliant on what
Like-
it leads into.
Like Kirk Fleshy?
Fleshy.
Yeah. Or
Oh, man.
I
Kirk
think
Flasher?
you got to address the eyes, right? I think like
You want to just put it right in the name?
cornea. Yeah.
Cornea.
Or you could be like Cornelius.
Cornea Buljo. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are taking this game very literally.
My name's Cornea. Was in The Sopranos.
Yeah, no, I feel like I want his name to have sort of like a bit of like his last name should be like, I don't think Splurt is right, but to have that sort of like that guttural like bluck to it.
Yeah.
Because like, one of
Gusher.
the things I like about you just
Fruit
Gusher.
Gusher. Let's call him Fruit
Kurt
Gusher.
Gusher. Kurt Gusher. Yeah.
Kirk Gusher.
Kirk. Yeah, Kirk Gusher. Yeah. That sounds like a bad porn star name.
You don't know he's bad.
Yeah, it sounds like he's really good based on his name.
He's gushing.
Yeah. Gusher.
Gusher.
He's like, yeah, I changed my name when I became a porn star. My real name is Dave Gusher.
What other celebrities do you have for us?
I'll think of one right now.
Sure.
Can we get a woman, please?
Wish we could. Taylor Swift.
Okay. I'm gonna rename her Jake Gyllenhaal's ex.
Yeah,
That's
really.
Thomas's version.
That's right.
I think she's like a Jennifer Hewitt.
Coolidge.
You just think she's Jennifer Love
She's
Hewitt
like
without...
a Jennifer Jason Lee type.
Yeah, she's sort of like a.
I feel like she's like, I remember a previous guest on the pod, Justin, had auditioned for a Hallmark movie, and it was like a Hallmark movie about a musician, some like woman who gave up her passion for music, but like ends up finding it again, and also like what it means to be a housewife and the meaning of Christmas all at the same time somehow.
Amen.
Yeah, but the character's name, I think, was like Harmony or Melody or something like that.
Oh,
and
yes.
I feel like the like small town girl kind of.
The name's Melody Songs.
Yeah,
I've got my
exactly.
guitar, and
I
Yep.
feel like that is Taylor Swift sort of.
I think she's
not
Melody
to put her
Strings.
in a box, but I'm just not I appreciate her music, but I'm not a big Swiftie. Like I don't know. So
did you hear about her fans trying to unionize?
What?
They were like, we should be paid for all the free advertising we give her. And it's
Is
like,
this
you're
real?
Yes. There was some of them were like pushing for it. And it was like, you're just posting about someone you like. Like she didn't make you do it.
Wow.
trying to monetize your fandom.
Yeah.
Capitalism
Famously
is
anti-union
so weird.
podcast.
I was just going to say, you're so anti-union.
Yeah. This is the one case where I'm anti-union, I think.
Taco Bell?
It's that means it's midnight.
Time for you to think outside the bun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, any other celebs? I mean, we're at a pretty good time. We could do one more quick segment, or
yeah,
we could do one of Haley's final ones. What were the other two?
We have childhood lunacy.
Okay.
Indelible mark is too close to what we did already.
Okay, so
childhood lunacy. Let's try that.
It's stupid ass things that you thought were true when you were a child.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Like, I thought, I was pretty positive that if my hand got ran over slowly by a car, that it would be totally okay.
Yeah,
Whoa.
The speed is the problem.
Exactly, because like the pressure would be so evenly distributed that I'd be totally fine.
It's like
and
a bed of nails.
I still sort of think that's true.
It might be.
Yeah.
There's no way of testing it either.
Yeah, you can't.
That's good.
Yeah, I think I used to think that the North American house hippo.
Oh yeah, that was a great.
Real.
Great.
The
ad.
what?
Yeah, no, I mean that was a little while, but yeah, we used to have a Canadian like media literacy ad that used to run when we were kids, and it was like a fake documentary about the Canadian house hippo that was like this like really tiny hippo that would like sneak into your pantry and eat peanut butter, and they like it was shot and it looked real, so they would just like trick kids into thinking it was real as like part of like the
to get you to read.
Campaign. Well, no, to be like. Not everything you see
Don't
on TV
trust
is real.
everything you see.
Oh.
Because they made a
Right.
documentary, it looked so realistic. You were like, maybe there are house hippos.
I
And
see.
then you're like,
Hey, that seems effective.
Yeah.
It was.
It was a good ad campaign.
It was a good ad campaign.
Yeah, and it stopped, like, now
But
there's no disinformation, so it worked.
True. But also it
Yeah.
didn't seem like it worked on Kevin because he
You believed it, even after the end
Believed
part where
it.
they say, don't believe everything. You're like, well, yeah, but that beginning was true.
Yeah, but yeah. Did you see the house hippo?
it was there.
He
Yeah.
eats crumbs from peanut butter on toast. I know that for a fact.
How did they film it? Right?
Yeah.
It's like,
Because you can't
It's
make
not
him
real.
that small.
I love that it backfired.
yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah, no, that's. I'm trying to think of things that like I know like I believed that the turning on the lights in the car was illegal. I believe that my parents would get pulled over for having lights on in the car because they didn't want me to play with the lights.
Yep.
Interesting.
And they would have told me it was illegal. I believed in happiness.
Yeah.
Sure.
I
Short-lived.
believed that
Might come for you one day, yeah.
Yeah, that
the myth of the self-made man. Yeah.
Yeah, I believed in the American dream.
You
which
believed in rich dad, poor dad.
yeah, and now I got no dad.
You believed.
It's a joke. We're all fine. Oh, he's dead. Let's keep going.
I believed that all tigers are girls and all lions are boys.
That's good. Is that true?
All tigers are girls and all lions are boys. Yeah.
Yep.
I believe that men are from Mars and women are from Venus.
Yep.
This is gonna sound like a joke, but it's true. When I was a kid, I was so confident. Like, I really had no self-consciousness. I was just like, I am charismatic, I'm funny, I can do what I want, and people will enjoy it. And I like didn't have the self-awareness to realize that that's not true. And then I like hit adolescence and probably went way too far the other way into like, no, I must constantly doubt myself and analyze everything, and people are annoyed by stuff if it, So that was like a real child belief that I wish I could get
Maybe that was the
access
truth,
to.
though. Maybe that wasn't a stupid thing to believe.
Oh, that I'm not a piece of shit.
Yeah.
What are you telling me?
I'm not saying it. I don't want that on my
I'm
record.
certainly
but
not fishing for compliments, but if you wouldn't mind saying it concretely.
You're not a piece of shit.
Thank you. Yes. Just found a mighty carp. Well, this has been Oops All Segments. Haley, thank you so much for being our guest. Do you have anything you'd like to plug?
I was just going to say I'd like to plug you, but I don't know why.
Oh. Yes, you would.
Okay, let's see, what should I plug? I'll plug, I'm in a music improv show called Lost Realms. Follow them on Instagram.
Yes.
I'm in, as I mentioned, that improv group called Sorry. But if you want to see me also on the internet, it's not going where you think. I do another show every Thursday called Improv Technology. You can find us on Facebook. Okay.
Improv Technology. Cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, folks, as plugged last week, if you are listening right now and you're in Winnipeg and you want to see Thomas and I live on stage with some other folks, you can catch Club Soda Improv's The Ultimate Actor's Nightmare at the Winnipeg Fringe Festival running from July 19th to July 30th. We've got another podcast you can listen to called What We Do in the Basement, where we play Dungeons and Dragons and sometimes we have fun. Thomas.
Yep.
Got something to plug or?
I don't. You just said it. We're both in Winnipeg right now. So yeah, nice to be here.
Well,
Come say hi to me.
Don't. Stay away from him.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Fucking hate you.
Why? Why?
Don't say that to me.
You had a good time today. Like, I don't get it.
It's fine.
Why do we have to ruin it like every week?